Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Get Away If You Can, starring Ed Harris and Riley Smith, about a couple who, well, the woman is just bad news. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 9, available at Amazon.com. Thanks for your support. Now, so this guy has a wife, and his dad is Ed Harris, and he sees it. He sees that his wife is bad. She's slowly destroying him. She's one of these kind of women who she likes to do dangerous things just to do them because she doesn't suffer the consequences. So they're going sailing, and she wants to stop at these dangerous islands that the husband said no, and then of course she turns her back and she just goes anyway. They have lots of crazy intense sex, but ultimately, it's about, will he kill his wife? Because it's the movie's kind of setting it up to be like that would be the best thing for him. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's all part of a delusion. Maybe it's not really that way. These kinds of movies can go either way. Either this is the case, and maybe the director's trying to attempt to make you agree with Ed Harris, like, yes, he should kill her. She's horrible. But at the same time, most normal people are like, oh, no, murder's wrong. You can't kill her. Just divorce her. But maybe she's destroying him financially. As Chris Rock once famously said, if you ain't thought of murder, you ain't ever been in love. So, this movie seems to be that. Get away if you can. So, produced, written, and directed by Dominique Braun and Terrence Martin. Oh, and it stars Dominique Braun, Terrence Martin, and Riley Smith, who I assume is the main woman, but maybe not because of this. Maybe it's Dominic Braun and Terrence Martin. Dominique. Maybe Dominique is the woman? Not sure. With Martina Guzman and Ed Harris. So Ed Harris not really in it all that much, although he's all over the trailers. Music by Tony D. Oporta, a.k.a. The Gnome. Ooh. The music was pretty good, Gnome. I'll give you that. It was pretty good Gnome music. Yeah, I think this movie could work. I mean, it feels like, first off, it's got a lot of good production value, as they say in the biz. That's production value right there. So they went to a nice location to shoot this. They got boating and scuba diving, and also this is like back home, I assume, where probably Ed Harris has the business and he works for him, and the woman is just dragging him down. He believes, just dragging him down. So first act probably sets up they're going on vacation, they're going to go boating, and Ed Harris is like, you got to get rid of this woman, get away if you can. So he but naturally he loves her, or did, and wants to keep his marriage together. We see evidence sort of back and forth, but ultimately he stays. Second act, he goes on vacation. Maybe he's plotting to kill her or thinking about it, so he brings certain items that maybe he's going to kill her, or maybe he's not. Maybe he's just bringing them for security. Then they get out in the water and she gets worse, right? Now she's practically, she doesn't realize it, but she's practically begging him to kill her because she doesn't realize that he's thinking about this, or that Ed Harris is schooling him in this. And then her behavior gets worse and worse and worse. And then the question is, does she kill her in the third act? Or does she turn the tables on him and kill him and finally destroy him? Or do they both die? Now, there's two ways this could go. They could make her such a terrible character that by the end of the movie, you're like, yeah, kill her. She's horrible. Or the opposite. It could be, the sort of thing, it's like Tales from the Crypt. He kills her or tries to kill her and then ends up stranding himself on an island or killing himself, essentially. And she turns the tables on him, and maybe in a moment of weakness, he lets her live, but then she kills him or something like that. It could go a lot of different ways. It looks a little dark, so it could go that way. That way would be more dark. But I am intrigued. There seems to be a lot of drama here, a little bit of action, great locations, sexy female protagonist or antagonist, depending on the point of view. Yeah, I'd see this. Got any more info? Not really. Yeah, I'd see it. This to me is a classic thriller. It's a classic thriller. So, Get Away If You Can is the name of the movie. And that's it for me. Tony D and Little Joan. Doesn't say when it comes out. Probably in the next 2 months. This feels like a fall movie. Tony D and Little Joan saying goodbye to you for now. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, don't forget Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble. We do 4 videos a day.